Hello, Internet, and welcome to the glorious return of the Bad Time Records podcast. Only this time, Jesse, it's not really a podcast, is it?
Oh, sir, you can
Uh,
tell from the television
yes.
uh, that this is a TV show now.
Now it's a TV show or it's a Twitch show or whatever the kids are calling it these days. Vodcast, something like that. I don't know. I don't want to say that word anymore.
Yeah,
Vodcast. We're not going
yeah.
to. It's
We
bad.
this was born out of a marketing strategy meeting and not out of
Yes.
anything artistic at all. So we decided we need to be doing a vodcast.
Yes. Jesse's always just saying content, content, content. Always be content.
Always
So,
be content.
but,
We're
but
aiming for our 5-year plan is we're going to get picked up by Netflix. We're going to drop the
that's
music
it.
aspect of this, and we're going to turn into a true crime vodcast.
Hell yeah. My favorite ska murder. Are there any good ska? Let's not talk about ska murders. I don't want I don't want to start there. Hello and welcome to the Bad Time Records podcast. Just to start things off, it's good to be back. If you were a Bad Time Records Patreon follower, user, donator, whatever you call Patreoner, then you're very familiar with the Bad Time Records podcast. It is something that me and Jesse and DC have done for how long did we do that podcast? It was like 2, 3 years.
Yeah, according to my resume, it was every single week for I think 5 years now.
That's been coming up, huh? On the old resume. I
Mm.
noticed this big gap in your resume. It just says DIY podcast. What's
Uh-huh. It's not gonna D itself.
Ooh. Well, anyway, it was something that we loved doing. I think we did it once a month at our best
Mm.
back in the day for Patreon users. We've decided to tear down that Patreon wall, as it were, and make this live on the Twitch internet, and then record it if you're watching this on YouTube. You missed it. All the exciting live things that happen. You never know who's going to show up or what's going to happen, and you missed it because now you're watching a carefully edited, curated version.
Make better decisions next time.
Yeah, what could you possibly have going on Sunday at 4 o'clock that's more important? Which is why I chose this time, thinking that we could consistently do a podcast now. Vodka. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to call it anything anymore. It's a thing. But anyway, we're back. The Bad Time Records podcast is here. This is just an hour or so where we will kind of talk about all things Bad Time Records, all things in the ska-averse, the extended
Mm.
ska-averse. We'll talk about new Bad Time stuff. We'll talk about new music in and around the entire DIY underground punkosphere. And this version of the podcast will be slightly less about my struggles with United States Postal Service. I hope, because no one wants to hear about that every month. Isn't that right, Jesse?
I do, but I expect you to still pick a fight with one email sender a month.
Oh, see,
That was
that's
among my favorite.
we're talking about these new live segments to do, and I think me responding to customer service will eventually
Oh, that's
be
fun.
a live segment on this show, whatever this is.
That's fun. And we should have the chat like write them one word at a time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crowdsource my responses to.
I love that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. See, we're
UGC.
DC's in the background writing all these down. But before we get too far into this, we're already so far into this. The pod is almost over. Thank God. No. Okay. I will just if this is your first time tuning into something like this, let me just very briefly introduce myself. I am Mike. I run Bad Time Records. I send lots of mail. I listen to lots of ska. I play guitar in a band called Kill Lincoln. Bad Time has been a thing since 2018. 18? Yes. Not looking. Yeah. Okay.
Check the
Not,
Wikipedia.
yeah. Check
Oh, that's
those.
my friend Mike who runs it.
Yeah. Ask him. He might know. He probably won't. But yeah. So that's who I am, and I am very, very, very happy to be joined by two of my very good friends. One of them, who you're looking at right now, Jesse. Who are you, Jesse?
Hey,
What are you doing here? You crazy guy. What's going on?
I don't know. I show up to any Zoom meeting that I'm sent. I did
For a fee.
for a fee. Yeah, I'll show up to. What was it? Oh, Jackbox games. Remember early pandemic doing
Yeah.
like Zoom Jackbox was a. So anyway, I got a
Weird
taste of that,
times, man.
and I was
Weird
so
times.
good at it that they pay me to play Jackbox games.
Amazing.
Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah, Mike and I, Mike, we go way back to fourth grade.
Oh
Um,
God.
it's really nuts. Uh, and
We,
yeah, so
we
we were
were
in a
in a
band
we,
in.
we were in a band together.
Yep, we were banned in high school. I think started in middle school, all throughout high school, a little bit into college. And then yeah, as far as and of course, I mean, yeah, we went to like some of our first and favorite shows together. Um, and then yeah, as far as Kill Lincoln and Bad Time go, yeah, I kind of hop in and I help out wherever I can, and I've been able to do some fun, disparate, weird tasks for you.
I feel like when you go to Walmart and you see in the toy shelf the My First Ska Band kit, that kit was what me and Jesse experienced in high school. Our high school ska band, which is an experience I encourage everyone to try and have. It's probably too late. I don't think any of you are in high school. You're probably doing way cooler things on a
Mm,
Sunday afternoon
Have you
than
heard the news that Paul Dano was in a high school ska band?
I did
really.
not
Yeah.
know that.
Everyone's got a checkered past.
Oh
Paul
God.
Dano. Wow, weird. You never know who was in a high school ska band,
Mm-hmm.
but me and Jesse certainly were. Jesse, what else do you do? You also do lots of like funny comedy things. You're a content creator yourself in a whole different universe. Explain
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, yeah. While
What's up
while
with
you were
that?
doing your music stuff, I was studying the art of the blade. Um, yeah, no, I was
Ugh.
off doing some internet things, some comedy, live comedy, and internet comedy, and that sort of thing. Um, and yeah, I worked for a couple of comedy websites that do and don't exist to varying degrees anymore.
As they should
Um,
and shouldn't.
yeah, exactly, to the exact degree that they should and should not
Yes.
in some cases. But yeah, and I think we're like we've been able to find fun ways that my interests and experience can converge. Like I've like out on the first Bad Time tour.
Mm-hmm.
You let me do some production stuff out there, which is
Mm-hmm.
really fun. And again,
You're
like
you're credited in the film. You filmed a bunch
yes,
of the movie. This is Newtone. Yep.
right, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
If Ray
and
Mystic did 90% and Alec and Becca did,
10
the other
percent.
10, and Jesse was
Uh-huh.
like, Jesse's like in there.
A little
Jesse's in
post-it
there.
note slapped on top of the
Yeah,
100%.
but you were there.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. And yeah, no, true. Very literally, I've been spending a lot of time reminiscing on my various work with Bad Time, putting together resumes. I've been unemployed for a little while now. Speaking of my career and where all that stuff, where the internet is and where web publishing and comedy is. But yeah, thinking back to very practically the things that I learned, being able to come out and yeah, help with that tour, but also truly just like going out on tour and doing tour support, which is what I call that section of my resume. Um,
Nice.
going out around the country. You guys let me hang out in Japan and tote around your merch and stuff.
You're so humble. We let you. It's like Jesse's been always been such a great help. Jesse was for a time the Killink and merch wizard. The merch has never looked better. We've never sold
Hey,
more CDs in our entire career. And you were a huge help with This Is Newtown, and also just a positive force to be on the road with. That's what more can you ask for? The
I
road is
appreciate that.
a
That's truly what I'm
toughest
what I
place.
what I was always in it for. You guys are a good hang. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
man.
mean, why start a band or a record label if you're not just looking for excuses to involve your friends with silly antics and whatnot? That's literally why I started to do this. And speaking of friends and silly antics, the third member of this trio who is oft behind the wizard's curtain or whatever that metaphor is supposed to be, DC, Mr. Daniel
Oh,
Cannistra,
that's
what's
me.
up? That's
Hey,
you, DC. Please give an introduction to yourself to the
Okay,
Potters
I'm
at
I'm
home.
gonna try and do one thing real quick.
Uh-huh.
And oh, nope, Didn't work. Okay.
Didn't work. Were you gonna have an AI bot explain your resume? Was that the goal?
Yeah, I was gonna put up actually my own little AI avatar instead. Yeah.
Instead of you,
Yeah.
perfect.
Actually,
We should have.
one of my coworkers did that accidentally the other day and spent like half the meeting as like a
Oh my God.
fox and like
Yes.
couldn't figure out how to turn it off.
And they didn't realize they were a fox the whole time.
No, because you turn your video off on Zoom. Spoilers, we're just on a Zoom call right now.
Just on Zoom.
Not sponsored by Zoom, but could be.
You could be Zoom.
But yeah, even if you turn your camera off, the fox avatar stays up. There's yeah.
Oh my God.
Izzy suggests that you be a VTuber, and I can't say I disagree. Maybe.
I can.
You could, but DC, who are you? How'd you get all mixed up in this stuff anyway?
That's a
I don't
great
remember.
question. I don't remember either. It all started way back in, I don't know, when did Brace? So my name's DC. I live in DC, so it makes it really easy to remember.
Or confusing.
Or confusing. But also every time I go to a show and they're like, DC, how you doing tonight? It feels.
You're like, I'm fine.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess I play in Braceface, and we played first with Kill Lincoln in 2012, 2013, something like that, over a decade.
A very long time ago, yes, an embarrassingly long time ago, I might say. Yeah, at the Velvet Lounge.
Velvet Lounge.
Rip in peace.
Yeah, seriously.
Velvet Lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess over the pandemic we started doing streaming stuff out of the Braceface house where we lived and at the time, and we got Mike to do some performances. We got Liz from Best of the Worst. We got Adam from Omnigon. We got all mixed up in the Bad Time family and lived happily ever after.
And I was so impressed with what you guys were doing. I was like, hey, can you do that for me for free? And you said,
yes.
Sure.
Bad Time bought the competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to pick off the small, content makers. It's my whole strategy, really. But DC, I mean, through the pandemic, if anybody's been, following the label since, the 2020, when all that went down, we wound up having so much. It was a terrible time. It was a bad time. But we wound up having so much fun with these live streams. I feel like we did so much cool stuff and we were so much more creative than we are now with this live content. And we did all these Kill Lincoln live streams where we pretended to be in the van.
Oh, that was a good one.
We like built a cutout of the van and like Jesse's in the van and I'm driving and it was just like silly shit like that. But it gave us it gave me something to look forward to. I think it was fun for everybody and everybody at home. And DC, like, you're the reason we were able to do shit like that because you knew how to work this magical program called OBS and still do, and have taught me some rudimentary tips and tricks that I struggle through. But really, you're the one who has kind of pioneered this whole space for us. So, DC, you're quite essential. So I'm glad you're back. I'm glad we're all back.
The gang's back.
The gang's back, y'all. Yeah. So that's who we are, and we have a lot of ideas for this iteration of the podcast. I guess I want to start by saying this first episode is sort of like a very rough welcome back. Let's just get on. Let's say hi again. Let's chit chat, catch up, and then let's start to get into some fun stuff because I think we have some ideas about the format. But maybe I'm hopping ahead in my notes. Am I hopping ahead, Jesse? Am I?
Yeah, you're hopping sideways. I was just gonna ask what it is that we're calling this, either this episode or this repeat format. Because we were talking about, like, is this a podcast? Is this a vodcast is a curse word.
Never to be said again. Yes.
True. Or I think we had kind of some fun hypothetical discussion of, like, is this sort of is this like something different? Is this sort of like a modern / less modern take on, like, a TV or something like that, like a television sort of some sort of program, you know?
Yeah, I think like we over the past weeks and months, it's a little inside baseball for everybody. We wanted to bring this back, but we don't want it to just be like a, well, let's catch up and okay, well, mail order's hard. All right, see you next week. We want this to be more focused on music. We want it to be focused on obviously always things in the Bad Time universe, but things outside the Bad Time universe. I want to listen to more stuff. We are always, thinking about how can we get more music recommendations into the funnel? How can we lower the gates a little
Mm.
bit? The dreaded gatekeeper word, right? Let's like lower that down and let's like cast a wider net into in terms of the things we're checking out, listening to, talking about in this space. Because if you're here watching, you're probably like, I don't have to tell you that the new Bad Operation came out, right? Like, right? Yeah. We'll always kind of hype up what's going on, and we should hype up what's going on next. Put a pin in that, Jesse,
Hmm. Hmm.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But but yeah, I think we have a lot of ideas. So like we are gonna try to implement like a slightly different format going forward, and that format will be really based in like listening to new music and watching music videos. We're here on Twitch. You're sitting here watching. You're not just listening to us. This is not a podcast at the moment. This is a visual medium. So yeah, we want to like watch like music videos. We want to watch new stuff. We want people to submit things. We want to go and solicit things from ska bands in the scene, ska bands in other countries, not ska bands, weirdo stuff that we saw on the internet that month. We want suggestions from people in the chat. We want suggestions from people in Discord. We want to just,
Absolutely, yeah.
we want this to be like a, I don't know, like not like MTV, but like a new version of you tune in like you're watching it's like 1998 and it's like 11 p.m. and you turn on MTV 5 or whatever and whatever's on at that time. I kind of want it to feel like that, kind of weird and just music video based and
So like Robin
uh,
Big, basically.
basically Robin Big. Okay, well I did say
I was gonna
1998. All right. So-
I was gonna say that's yeah, we're soon enough we're gonna pivot to like reality TV. But yeah, I just really liked how you'd put it at one point. Just these like kind of I forget exactly how you put it, but the idea is sort of a more casual, but a more yeah, like a low barrier to entry approach to just watching and listening to music, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Just kind of like the hanging out vibe and the like discovering weird new stuff kind of vibe. And to that end,
Mm.
my broader question is what is new at bad time? And but a
Oh.
little bit more specifically, this show, where does this kind of fit into what seems to be kind of like a new slate of of web content?
Jesse, you're like this. You're on the mound, and you're winding up, and then you're tossing an underhanded pitch at me, and I appreciate it.
Don't miss, don't miss.
Okay. Oh God. I don't know. City Morgue.
Yeah. No, but
We'll
that's
see you
I
next
haven't
week.
meet yeah, yeah. But I've been meaning to ask how this sort of rollout's been going. I feel like you're doing a lot of cool, weird video stuff.
Yeah, well, the whole like I'm trying to do this whole like I announced it like maybe a couple weeks ago like this like BTR live thing, and I don't know why I started to do that in the first place. I was just like I had gotten back from tour, which was a particularly difficult tour, just physically and mentally and all this stuff, and I really took some time off. I like took some like time to just chill and rest and unplug and tune out. And it just like hit me one day. I was like, I miss, those days where we were doing these creative live streams. I miss when we were doing the album premiere streams. Like we just did the one on Thursday for Bad Operation. And it was great. I'm like, I don't know why we haven't been doing those for every single record. It's just like one of those things that we're not thinking about. I guess for Sorry Sweetheart, we didn't do it because we had a literal album release show
Mm,
on the Bad Time tour the night it came out, but maybe we could have had some live streamed element. Not everybody could be there, right? So,
mm-hmm.
thinking about like doing things on the internet that are more accessible to a broader group of people and having and doing things that like I think are fun for me. like,
Mhm.
so like Twitch is a platform I've always wanted to get more involved with. Hi, Twitch. Hi, we said the word. Do we get more viewers now or
Oh yeah.
something?
Oh, we're making money now.
Or credits?
That's
Great.
nice.
Wonderful. Now they're showing ads. And one of my good buddies on the label, Mr. Devin K, is an avid
Oh
Twitcher
yeah.
and does some really fun content. And like I watch his show and I'm like, damn, he's just like goofing around, having a good time, and yet that brings people in
Mm.
and they hear about his music. And I'm like, well, I like playing video games and I'm like a Magic the Gathering nerd and I talk to people all the time and I kind of do a podcast and all this other stuff. I'm like, why don't I just get on and start doing it? And I think the hardest thing, and I want to hear you guys thought, but like obviously, like the hardest thing about starting something is just starting. Like I always thought about Twitch, but I'm like, oh, but I don't know. I don't have a plan. I don't know what I'm doing. Should I? But I suck at Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Why would I get on and embarrass myself? And so my whole like, I'm gonna make a calendar. This is called BTR Live. I'm gonna be live every week. I'm gonna be on Whatnot every Wednesday. That was just like, I have to try doing this. I just have to get on and yeah, I'll play video games, but we're playing bad time songs throughout the whole thing, you know? So if someone's joining in, like they're listening to music and that's the most important thing. So
Yeah.
even if it's not like bad time related, it's still important. But yeah, just getting started is hard, you know? So
Yeah, exactly. And especially if you have sort of like a perfectionist streak, and you're used to making like by nature, what do you do when you make music? You're making it as polished as possible. You're like perfecting every note and every beat before you kind of like put it together and put it out in the world.
yeah.
And so in a medium like that, you can lose track of this idea that it's like, what's the expression? It's like make it first and then you can make it better later. Like make it bad first and then you can kind of tune it up.
Welcome
And
to welcome
yeah,
to bad.
check.
So that perfectly sums it up, dude. So I was like, are we ready to do the podcast in a new exciting format? The answer is no. We're all busy and we're all got a lot of stuff going on, but I was like, I'm putting the fucking date on the calendar and we're gonna go live and we're gonna do it and we're gonna talk about our intentions and
Hmm.
we're going to make it a habit and then we're going to kind of try and expand on it later because I'd love for this to be a vessel that we just fill with fun stuff. Like
Hmm.
Jesse, you make so much like good creative fun stuff, like whether it's like skits that you put together or stuff you write. Like I'd love for this to be a weird place where you can showcase some of that. And DC, same for you. Like you make lots of weird stuff too. I mean, I've seen the music videos Braceface made. They're fantastic. Um, not all credit to you, but I know you have a large hand in them. But we make and all the bands on the label are just like creative, funny, weird people. So
Truly, yeah.
I just think it would be a cool place to, show off new work from bands on the label, new stuff that we haven't seen that's not necessarily related to the label, and then maybe some surprises here and there from some familiar faces that we kind of build in. Like it's a good old timey variety show of
Hmm.
sorts. So
Yeah.
that's the vision. That's the brain dump.
Hmm.
Uh, um, and I don't know. How does that? I like to hear from people, or maybe just Izzy, who might be the only person watching. I'm not paying attention. I'm not looking at the viewers. It doesn't matter. But I would love to hear from people, whether you're watching this after it's live on YouTube or whatever. We want to get feedback. We want to know what people want to see. Like, what would you spend an hour of your Sunday afternoon, evening watching? What do you want to see? Do you want guests? Do you want us interviewing somebody every week, which is definitely going to be a part of it? If you want guests, who do you want to see on the show? Like what other kind of stuff would make this time worth it for you? I think is feedback I want to get. So feel free to launch that into the chat or into the YouTube comments, or if you're on the BTRC Discord, let me know. Um, but all that said, should I think we should try out our music video format just a little bit
Hmm.
on the end of this show. What do you say, fam?
You mean me and DC, or are you talking to the commenters?
No, I'm talking to you and
Oh yeah.
you and DC actually.
You know what? I think that's a good idea.
Why
It
not?
would have been kind of messed up if you were like, "No, why would we
So
do?
yeah,
Why
I've been
would we
thinking
do
about
that?"
it. No, I don't think that's. We should not make this music oriented.
I think it should be music oriented. It would be it's a music
It's
channel. You guys
yeah.
are crazy. Um, but yeah, so I gave the fellers of the pod, Jesse and DC, I gave them a little bit of homework because we're gonna do some homework this time around. We're not gonna slack. Um, in the future, we're gonna cast a wide net and we're gonna show off music videos and fun stuff and interviews. But today, we're gonna go into the vault, and this is where a fun theme song and graphic would come on. It says the vault. Ah! So we're going into the Bad Time Vault today. I asked Jesse and DC to go into the Bad Time back catalog and pick out three Bad Time specific music videos that they feel are either under the radar, underappreciated, or I think they're all underappreciated. Let's be real. Okay. All right. Let's bump those views up. Okay. Get those views. And then we get 0.0005 cents per YouTube view. So let's go. Need that money. Really. But so I asked Jesse and DC to go into the vault and pick out a couple of their favorites, just to show off and then talk through a little bit on the pod vod today. Gotta come up with a name for what it is.
Mhm.
It's gonna literally
Oh no.
ska murder me. But let's start. Jesse, you went into the vault,
Mm,
and
creaked it
what
open,
did you find?
kicked like Mickey Mouse and like Pocahontas to the side, the other like IP that we've had locked in the vault.
Locked in the vault, the Disney vault.
Uh
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't say Disney; they'll censor the whole
oh
cast.
no.
Shit, fuck, oh
Yeah.
fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit.
The
Scott's
Walter
life.
D's
Just
vault.
you just wait. You just wait. I agree with you.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I want to hear in the chat and in the comments what the most underrated, underappreciated BTR music videos are.
Mm.
But Jesse, you go first. You go first.
Sure. So I think what I was thinking is why not showcase the music video that I that I made for you guys. Um
Oh!
and then
Here,
while
I set you up. I set you up.
you certainly did. Yeah, thanks for the incoming views. Um yeah, so I was looking through the vault and I saw this one hanging out back there, and it also made me think like I wonder if there's other like animated music videos here in the vault, and there sure were. So I thought that that would be a fun bent for my portion of the broadcast. But
Yes.
yeah, this is the one. So actually, let me. I guess I'll tee it up. So this is for the Kill Lincoln song "Dad Fight."
Yeah.
This is such a. I don't know if you remember this, Mike. The like parallel thinking that went on here.
Yeah.
There was so it all started back in like elementary school. I was at a Pizza Hut. I was in line to play like a Mortal Kombat or whatever, and a little kid tries to step in front of me, and I was like, probably the one and only time in my entire life that I asserted myself. I was like,
To a
no,
small
no,
child.
actually, I was actually here first. Also, I was a little kid at the time too.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I was here first, and I play the game. And afterwards, this guy comes up to me, this adult man, and he's like, hey, I see you push my kid before. It's like, why don't you go get your dad, and maybe I'll push him. And so like that had been in my brain for forever. And then at work, we were partnering with this company who was like, hey, we want to make some like Flash games. This is back when Flash existed. Like come up with some video
Yes.
game ideas. And I was like, okay, I got a great one. We get all different like types of dads and have them fight like Mortal Kombat style.
Yes.
So I'd had this sort of developed. I think I'd even by then like made a couple of just test characters when Mike said, hey,
we got this song.
got this song called Dad Fight. And I was like, all right, like I don't know if you asked me to animate
I
it.
actually
or...
think you just went and did it.
I
don't
might
think
have.
I asked you to. You just, and that's never happened before, and that will never happen again.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing. Yeah.
But just the idea that yeah, we both had these parallel ideas of just dads fighting each other. So yeah, it took quite a long time. I'm not an animator by trade, but yeah, I threw together the following animated music video.
Let's hit it.
Back in? All right.
Hey, Jesse. Nice job on that.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man.
I can't imagine how difficult. I know about animation, but not like real
Mm.
animation. And yeah, that seemed intense. So
There's,
you're welcome for making it a short song. You're
yeah,
very
yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, just now behind the scenes, Mike was like, oh, it's a short animation, right? I was like, well, Mike, it's because it's a short song. No, but it
Scott's
was,
Life, we do play Dad Fight. We do play it. It
hmm
sneaks into the set every now and then.
I love it. I
Uh,
also, yeah, just happen to love that song. It's just so, it goes so hard for such a silly thing if you
yeah,
think about it for a second.
it's very silly. And I need to address, Izzy asked, I always wondered what is said at the start of Dad Fight before the guitars really come in. Somebody's yelling, "You're popping your peas," because we were doing like a mic check, and when you say like pop pop pa or whatever, like it sometimes it'll crackle and feedback. So I was either me or Food yelling, "You're popping your peas, you're popping your peas," and for some reason that made it in. I do not know why, but there you go, Izzy. I'm glad I could clear that up for you. Jesse, nice work on that video. Great,
Thank
great
you.
job.
I
My
mean, yeah,
favorite part
those,
is when they uses the tie as like a weapon, and then
oh,
the
uh-huh.
beer belch that comes and turns into the fists.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's just straight from Jesse's brain.
Truly. It was really, I
How
mean, it was
many
fun
hours
just
do you
looking
think it
at,
took to make that?
God, I don't know. I mean, I don't work linearly, but if I had to do it all in one shot, like God only knows.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like,
First of all, DC, time isn't real, so your question is irrelevant. So get
oh
bent.
yeah.
But
Interesting
also,
that the guy who I would bill for my time says the time isn't real. Okay. That's super interesting.
yeah, cool. 2 hours. I don't acknowledge what an hour is.
Yeah.
Good luck, bud.
But yeah, I've been working with a lot of like pixel. I've been getting, I by that time had done kind of a bunch of pixel art and it was like working with a lot of sprite sheets. So, I mean, it's like animation is one thing, but then like how video games, especially old school video games are made is this like crazy, I couldn't even explain it verbally, but it's all like,
Then
in,
explain it with hand motions.
so you got this, okay?
Mm-hmm. That makes
So,
sense. No, that makes
uh-huh.
sense. That's good.
So it essentially you've got a sprite sheet, which is a sheet of all the positions that a character might be in, and what the programming of the video game does is it calls up certain sections of that
Yes.
sheet. And so I think that's actually how I kind of had to set it up to animate it in whatever program I used. But really
Sound-
interesting, really intricate, and yeah, learned a lot about animation and respect true animators deeply.
It sounds horrific, really. It sounds like a process I would never wish on anyone. So thank you for going through it.
Very tedious. But hey, look, I got to talk about it on a vodcast 10 years
Yeah,
later.
you did it. All right, Jesse, good number one. I did
Okay.
ask the fellows to pick three apiece, so we're gonna try. Let's get through them, and maybe
Sorry.
we'll cut some of them short.
I got a quick question on the dad
Yeah,
related side. Are y'all
yeah.
familiar with the video game Dream Daddy?
No.
I don't think so. Is it a dating
No, but I'm
simulator?
listening.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dating simulator where you're like the new single dad in the neighborhood, and it's all populated with other single dads that you can then go out on dates with. 10 out of
Nice.
10, highly recommend.
Oh God, I love it.
So I should be streaming that on Twitch next, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Dream Daddy fight. Um, Perfect. DC, what did you pick as your you picked three vids. What did you pick for your first vid and why? Explain. You didn't tell us in the group chat what your videos were, so I'm nervous.
I I did not. And oh, there we go. I just tried something. There we go. Now I'm live on the stream too. Everybody can see me.
Yay! Hi
Yay.
DC.
Uh, yeah, I didn't tell you guys what mine were. You know what? I'm gonna pull a real Jesse here, and I'm actually
Uh-oh.
gonna break the rules a little bit. We ain't
No one wants to pull
doing
a Jesse.
bad time here.
Gonna be
I think
extra
it's time.
insightful.
It's time for a little uncle style.
Oh, he
Oh,
went.
dude,
You
yes.
would. You would go Uncle style.
Also with a 1 minute long music video
Okay, good.
too.
Hell yeah.
I went with a Braceface mayonnaise jar.
Yeah, a little self promotion, but
little
I think that's what's a podcast for if not a little self promotion. As I'm behind the fucking
Yeah,
bad
right.
time flag, it actually I didn't plan it like this, but look at this shit. It's
Damn
like right
halo
over.
over your head.
Ah, It's perfect. Anyway, sorry, DC. Go ahead.
Just a little something I whipped together. I like had this idea for mayonnaise jar based on me and David used to work at this same restaurant. Season actually worked at two same restaurants, but Seasons 52. And I don't know if you know, when you go in the back, there are these gigantic jugs of mayonnaise, and in order to get it out into like a little ramekin, you got to like go elbow deep in this jug of mayonnaise.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're on Twitch and YouTube to give everyone the full visual of DC dipping into the mayonnaise jar.
And you'll get a full visual of the mayonnaise jar in this.
Let's do it. I love this video.
Right,
let's roll it, dude.
Go for it.
Hello? Hey, boss. Can I call out today? I'm not feeling too well.
No, man, I need you here. We're already short-staffed as it is. Listen, if you're not here in the next 69 minutes, you're fired.
And we're back.
That
oh my
video
god,
is
I love it.
fucking diabolical. That's DC. Was that actual mayonnaise in that one scene?
That was actually,
dude. Come on.
Yeah. I was like, I know that if I'm going to be pitching this as a music video, I'm not going to volunteer somebody else to get slimed. So.
Oh god, that's horrific.
What was horrific is we filmed that in my basement, and it smelled like mayonnaise, and I was finding crystallized mayonnaise in different corners of the room for months.
You probably smelled like mayonnaise for a very long time.
Oh, you don't want to know what our washing machine smelled like after that.
Oh, dude, mayonnaise is eggs, so like rotting eggs and like. Oh
yeah, is it? I wonder though. Is like the squeezable mayonnaise? Is that real mayonnaise? Do you think there's any egg and vinegar in there, or?
Oh, you think it's like fake mayonnaise?
All 100%. You know,
that's the real shit, dude. Yes. Are you calling Braceface out for using fake mayonnaise?
No. I'm just saying Hollywood movie magic.
It was vegan mayonnaise.
Vegan mayonnaise, yeah.
We're starting some beef here on the Bad Time podcast. Braceface called out for using fake mayonnaise.
Fake mayonnaise.
Messed up.
Did it what's that do to the skin? Does it hurt? Is there any
asking the hard questions here?
I did hop immediately into the shower after that one, but no, silky smooth skin after that. I mean, from that perspective.
I would think I think it'd be good for it.
DC, I love that video.
That's
what's
really
up?
good.
What's up with Braceface lately? Anything going on in Braceface world?
Yes, we have one show on the books right now.
Yeah,
but it's ska relevant. We're opening up for the Pie Tasters at the Auto Bar at the
wow.
start of June. So yeah, that'll be a fun
sweet.
one.
That's fucking awesome. That's always a good time. Yeah. Anything semi-local to the DC DMV area with the Pie Tasters is a sick show. Is that that's at Auto Bar, you said? Or?
Auto Bar. It's Pie Tasters, Hub City Stompers, Italian Blood, another band we've never played with before, the Blanks, maybe. and then
The
brace
blanks.
face, little old brace face.
Nice. Italian Blood shares members with Dead End Lane.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. See, I know I'm up on my Baltimore punk scene stuff. Don't at me. I know what I'm talking about. Um, well, that sounds really fun, DC. I love that we didn't discuss our picks ahead of time, but both Jesse and DC, you both picked music videos that you made
Shameless
yourselves. Shameless
self-promotion.
plugging for your first picks, and I have to say that my first pick is also a video that I made. It's the only video on the whole in the whole pantheon. Well, that's not
Mhm.
true. Okay. Well, the Kill Lincoln videos, there's a couple that I shot and edited myself, but this video I'm very, very proud of. There's a little hyper ska artist you might know as Eichlers.
Oh.
Eichlers from the Bay Area, California, when I was doing my time in the Bay Area, as one says. When I was living in Alameda, I got to spend a lot of time with Adam Davis. I got to spend a lot of time with some great ska people. I also got to spend a fair amount of wonderful time with Russ Wood, Eichlers,
Mhm.
when we were putting out My Checkered Future, Russ's Bad Time debut. I was just stoked that we were close by and we could work together on stuff. And Russ was like, I want to do a video. And I was like, you know what? I make videos. I can make video. Let's do this. I'm no Ray. I'm no Alec, but I can make a video. I
How
can do
hard
this.
could it be?
How hard could it be? I've made tons of things. I've made a lot of videos, but I never had the time or got a lot of opportunities to like actually be close enough to somebody to make the video. I think me and Adam worked on some Omnigon stuff together, but this just seemed like a really cool opportunity, and Russ wanted some help. So the first single for Eichler's My Checkered Future was "Things You See in Me,"
Mm.
and there was in Alameda. We were right by like they've used this as like filming locations for lots of movies and TV shows. There's an old naval base. It's a bunch of like unused like warehouses and big open concrete areas right by the water, like right on the bay. So there's just like tons of space to go and do whatever. So we went down there and I was like, you know what? Let's just make something that looks cool. And that was the whole idea. I've never made a video like this, and it was really fun working with Russ. So I shot and I edited this thing. This is Eichler's Things You See in Me.
I just woke up. Give me a minute, I need to check my phone. Refresh and scroll. Okay, go. Tell me about your dreams and what you really see when you look at me. Have you ever wished you were with someone else? Do you think that you'd be better off by yourself? Is it better for your mental if I don't call? I can't tell you what your dreams mean after all. I don't know what your dreams mean. I don't really think you need me. 'Cause I never see the things you see. I never see the things you see. Why can't I see the things you see? I never see the things you see. I never see the things you see. Why can't I see the things you see in me? Beer in the math room. Watch me slur my speech. Sweat out my self-confidence and it soaks through the sheets. Here in your bedroom, I've been up for weeks. I can't be your Superman if I can't get back to sleep. see? Why can't I see the things you see in me?
Hell yeah. Hi.
Wow. Look at this.
Hi. Yeah, that was Things You See in Me. It was very, very fun to shoot. I like got like a steady cam like gimbal thing and I was
Hmm.
like, this looks cool. Let's go at sunset and like do some things. I also I the picture that's on the cover of the album, I took that photo.
I was gonna say, is that at the same spot at the same time?
Same spot, same time. This is all on my fucking phone, by the way.
That's so
The
wow.
the album photo and the video was all just my phone. And I have so many, like when I go back through my phone to like look for pictures or whatever, I have so many pictures of Russ. So many pictures of like different jumps. Like I have terrible ones, probably better ones. Like I have so many of those pictures.
Well,
It's crazy.
that's what I'm thinking is like a performer like Russ, like you just like be there to capture the energy. You know, you don't really have to overthink it. Like,
I was
Russ
like,
is
here's a skateboard, jump on that.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like-
yeah. And Russ is the type of performer who it's like you ask him to go like entertain a parking lot at an old naval yard, and he's like, all right, yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
he did it.
So like
It was sweet.
yeah. And yeah, and the hard part is like finding the right space, the right timing with the sun and all that stuff. And it's great. It's so funny that watching this video, I'm immediately reminded of the album cover. And I'm like, yeah, this is the energy of that album, of that like time in my life. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
kudos
exactly.
to you, the filmmaker.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't fishing for that, but it's really
Could-
cool to. We were just saying it's cool to like revisit some of these videos because I feel like some of them just never got their due. It's like you work so hard on something, and so many of us do. I'm sure everybody listening has something in their life where they feel like they work hard on, and then it gets kind of like brushed aside. But it's cool to
Mm.
revisit some of this stuff. Like you guys both worked really hard on your videos. I worked really hard on that video. It's cool to give it some fresh life, get some fresh eyes on it. And Jesse, you had this great idea, something about a psyop. I don't know. It was like something about like data farming
Yeah, just kind of a data farm to like, really like
get
make
some eyes on it.
yeah, make some bad time bands really pop off in the charts that we need them to.
Yeah,
You
something
know.
I'm gonna look into.
Yeah.
I think it has legs.
Yeah.
I just wrote down really big
think- I
psyop.
think it has cheeks.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going with the music videos. This is fun.
You know,
I'm enjoying it.
I was gonna say I like this idea too of like Mike, you kind of turn it on the audience, and like we all kind of have things that we spend a lot of time on, doesn't get a lot of eyeballs. This is a fun thing. I'd love to be able to like showcase some of what the Bad Time audience has made.
Great idea.
There's
Great
projects,
idea.
obviously like a video or music, but yeah, even if it's like a great clay mug that you made in 5th grade or something like that, this is
Yeah.
now a visual medium.
Show and tell. We
That's
can have
fun.
Show and tell at the end.
I like that. I like that.
You
'cause it's about
show and we
fostering-
tell you to stop sending us pictures of the mug you made in 4th grade. That's how that goes.
He's
No, I'm
joking.
just
I
kidding.
really want to see weird mugs.
But yeah, I love the idea of having a user submitted portion of the show. Part of this was like, if the new format of the show, which I won't reveal the name of quite yet, but we have a name in mind. If the new version of the show is mostly this, like kind of music videos talking about it, maybe us reacting to new things we haven't seen before. If
That's fun.
there's a heavy user submitted part, and I want like Bad Time bands to submit commercials.
Oh, that's right.
So the
That's super
commercial could
fun.
be anything, but maybe there's some user submitted commercials as well. So if
Love
there's
that.
something you're working on, something you want to promote, something that you think is funny, something that you think is silly, we'll definitely have an area to submit some user stuff. So yeah, great shout out, Jesse. DC, well, no, Jesse, it's your turn.
Oh my God, it's back?
What's vid number 2, Jesse? Because as you pull out your hastily thrown together slapshad.
Yeah, let me go
Slop
pick
shed.
some. Let me go grab something out of the slop shed.
Yeah, go grab something out of the AI slop shed and throw it up here next. What do
Yeah.
you got for us? What's next?
From the back of the slop shed, the second animation that I found in the vault
I want to
is,
hear you from the back of the slop shed.
yeah, is it
Wayo.
DC? I'm not sure which ones you have teed up, but I'm looking at I think best of the worst.
Oh,
All right, Sour Spot. Sour
Sour
slop.
spot, sour slop. What caught your eye about sour slop?
I think just the anime. Let me think. Wait, I forget now. I'm confusing my second two picks. Is this one the lyric video or is this the
Sour Spot was a lyric video, I think. It doesn't has a well, I don't remember the video for Sour Spot. I guess we'll find out.
They're kind of both lyric videos.
Okay. One was video gaming, the other one was more like
Yeah.
almost like Scooby-Doo-ish.
Oh yeah. This was the Scooby Doo one.
All right, cool. Yeah,
it's
that's
really just a loop.
Exactly. Yeah, that much I know, but also I think knowing now how hard it is to animate, as we all know,
Fair.
it's fun to sit there and appreciate that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's watch Sour Spot.
Filled with a giant sense of community, a feeling that's real and fucking true to me. Surrounded by people of the same mind, and sharing sweat with our own kind. It's too familiar 'cause we've been here before, and time again we've been knocked down to the floor. In 4 years you'll leave and forge on your path, and we'll make new friends and see what lasts. Out with the old, in with the new. Recycle, regenerate. Trust what we say, we've been there too. Fell in yellow, exuberant. Just know that it's happened before. We do not take around from door to door. Once it starts, it's bound to stop. Letting ego life for cup. You can't kill us. We're already dead. We've been pouring out my hill. We're already dead. Concrete floors are all that's left. Doesn't fade away. Only you do. Just wait until the day that they'll replace you. It all felt familiar until you became vacant. No prospect, no good news. For years we watch you fake it. Time will tear it all down.
All right, Mike, you said you wanted to do your Scooby-Doo impression.
No. You tricked me into doing
Shut
it.
it down.
I'm real mad now. A great pick because I forgot all about that. And I love that song, and seeing the homies as Scooby-Doo characters is truly humorous. Very funny. Stiffy kind of bouncing along on the sax.
Just pogo sticking on the sax. That's just perfect.
Just pogoing. I do have to shout out Izzy's question in the chat.
Yeah.
Discussion topic. Discuss amongst yourselves. Better medicine or new dead ends? DC, what do you think? Better medicine or new dead ends?
Unfortunately, I got to give it to Better Medicine. But New Dead Ends was my favorite Bad Time release. Was that last year?
It was last year. Yeah,
that was my favorite of last year.
Yeah, it's tough. I Better Medicine was mind blowing when it happened. New Dead Ends, obviously, like I think sounds so good, and the songs are so good. Better Medicine just hits in like almost like I don't want to say nostalgic way for me, but it's I don't know. It's tough. You can't ask me to throw one of my children into the river. I won't do it. I won't be tricked, Izzy. I can't do it.
I always say
Okay?
there's only 3 bands. You know, I'm basically in Mosh retirement at this point in time. But Kill Lincoln, Best of the Worst are two of my 3 bands I'll hit the pit. The third being Pairs, but I don't think Pairs is really a band anymore.
Nice. I I have a very similar list actually, but yeah, best of worst is on my Will Mosh 2 list. I went and saw best of worst. It was last year at some point up in Albany. I don't remember what they were. They were just doing a little weekend there, but it was like I forget who they were playing with, but there were a lot of people out to see certain bands, but I don't think there were a lot of people out to specifically see the best of the worst. So I think they were new to a lot of people. And when they started, I was like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm two-stepping again. I was just in there throwing down like by myself. I was like, I gotta do it. Like I was having a blast. So yeah, they're definitely high on my Will Mosh 2 list. Put that on my toe tag. Um, shall we go to the next video? DC, what do you got queued up? What do you got?
Yeah, let me actually do the process of queuing it up while I'm talking at the exact same time.
Should we maybe each do one more? Is that maybe for time's sake?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
For the future, we're gonna, I think, get into this part sooner. This is gonna kind of carry the whole pod at some point, and we'll do fun shit in between. But for now, since we're kind of tacking it down to the end of this welcome back episode. Yeah, let's each do one more. DC, you do one more, and I'll do one. Although the other one you picked, Jesse, is an awesome video. Which video was it? It was
Oh, I gotta get to the slop shit again.
it was Gray Matter, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's great.
Gray
Gray
Matter,
Matter. Yeah, Panic.
Panic, which is a great animated video. I think it was the one where they what game is it?
RuneScape.
Is that what it is? Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask about it. Okay.
Actually, that would probably be good for Twitch because people might tune in thinking I'm
Oh,
playing RuneScape, and then we would actually get some viewers and subscribers. So maybe we should just,
Content strategy.
yeah, maybe we should just be playing that. Anyway, I digress. DC, it's your pick. Your pick in the draft.
All right, for my pick, let's see. Sorry, got a couple more buttons to click.
Also, I'm writing down BTR draft as a as a content segment idea or bracket.
Fun, like that.
Have you ever heard of this little band called Cat Bite?
No, never heard of them. Cat bike?
No,
Cat
no,
bike?
sorry.
Cats can't ride bikes.
It was
Try again.
actually- I said it wrong. Sorry, it was Cat Light.
Cat light. Oh, cat light.
Cat Light.
Interesting. I prefer cat heavy, but it's fine. Yeah. My grandpa drank cat light. It's all good. I can get down with that.
This is Amphetamine Delight Yeehaw edition.
What a great pick. This video is severely underrated, I think.
Yeah, and like what a fun idea for, I mean, across like Cat Fight and Cat Light, like I don't know, that's like the original ska dream. Like did it before.
Yeah. Catbite, all their stuff now like looks so high end and professional because they are just brilliant. They were at the house the other day. They stayed over and I got to see them also in Albany with Fishbone.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was great to reconnect with them. But everything they do and their show now is so well put together, and they seem like they've been doing this for like decades, right? And everything they do is so professional. It's so fun to look back at like the silly stuff that they made at the beginnings of Catbite because it's so fun and it's so just made out of pure love of the game, you know? It's yes, it's very fun and very silly. Great pick, DC.
Thank you. Yeah, underappreciated one. I'm just gonna go for it if that's all
Let's
right.
do it.
All
Cat
right.
light, amphetamine delight.
Hold up! Y'all, we're gonna need a little bit more yee-haw with it! Yeah!
Devil bugs crawling through my pillows at night.
Reactive routine, baby, such a delight.
I can see him, I can feel him, but the feeling ain't right. Amphetamine, 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 amphetamine delight. Well, I ride almost every night. Sweet baby, baby, my amphetamine delight. I'm a mill upon mill upon mill upon mill.
I'm a no one, I'm a nothing, I'm not a big deal.
I can see him, I can feel him, but the feeling ain't right. Amphetamine, 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 amphetamine delight.
The heck? What a weird freaking dream.
Am I actually like mimicking like I'm opening
Get
a door?
in the goddamn car.
Wait, we're so good.
And
Yeehaw!
yeehaw! Oh, I should have grabbed my cowboy hat. It's right back there.
You
I
missed
should have
it.
grabbed my off-putting cat mask.
It is an extremely creepy cat mask. I also don't know who that person is that's like ushering in the fever
Yeah.
dream. I don't know who she is, but it's great video, DC. A great pick.
Really fun. I love that.
Definitely an underappreciated BTR classic. From the cat fight cat light split. A really great one.
What do we know about the video? Like, did they make their little cars and stuff? Where is the mask
No,
now?
no,
Can
they
we
got-
burn it?
They got their little cars at littlecars.com. Our new sponsor of the pod, littlecars.com, where you can get little cars for your music video where you took your song and turned it into a country version. It's perfect. No, Jesse, yeah, they made their little cars.
Well, okay, but I mean, was anybody there who saw it? Was it fun? I want to. Let's have them on the pod.
We should have them on the pod, and yeah, we're definitely gonna have guests throughout. I think we'll have guests on certain episodes. Kind of, they get to pick all the videos for the episode.
Yeah.
They can pick their own shit. They can pick other people's shit. We'll have guests on between songs. We'll get some cat bites in here at some point.
Was there ever a physical release for Catfight Catlight?
Yeah, there was. We did a pressing of 500. They sold out immediately, and I will tell the folks listening that are looking for juicy hints that me and Tim were having a big old conversation about maybe doing another pressing of that. So
Wow.
because we're like, why not? People seem to really want it, and it went really fast. So maybe we should do some more. But that will be in the future if it does happen. Also, I did promise more tidbits in the next Bad Time release. We'll be announcing on this coming Friday. So stay tuned for that. Should we do our last music video?
Let's do it. Let's
Jesse,
get out of here.
you look a little sweepy. Maybe we should do
What?
it.
Oh, was I yawning out loud?
You sure were, yeah. It's a video medium.
Uh-oh.
You're like,
Great.
nobody noticed. I have to throw up.
It was a quiet cough. I was quiet coughing.
You would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for my pesky call out.
Well.
Anyway, let's do the last video for today, and then we'll wrap it up. We definitely had some requests for some of these crazy characters. This might just be my favorite, definitely one of my favorite BTR bands, and definitely, I think it's maybe my number one favorite video. It makes me laugh every single time. It's a combination of the brains of two of the funniest people I know associated with the label. This is the Pomps. That's Not a House. There is a video collab here with the one, the only Devin K. Devin K made the video for the Pomps. It's so funny. I think it was all in Alex's brain, and then he was like, "Hey Devin, can you make this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." It's extremely funny. My favorite BTR character, Derby Ding Dong, makes an appearance. Maybe we'll get Derby Ding Dong on the pod. Maybe we'll have to get Derby Ding Dong out here. I don't know.
Bring him in.
But anyway, this is one of my favorites. Jesse, you've never seen it, so you're gonna sit there, eyes peeled, and you're gonna watch this video. Oh, that's right, Derby Ding Dong is dead. But maybe we can bring him back. Yeah, we'll discuss that necromancy later. All right, let's do it. The Pomps. That's Not a House.
There's a lot of people out there tonight. We're trying to make a game show for a long time. 16 times I've been turned down. 16. Gather around, everybody. I think this is the one. That's Not a House. I think this is going to be a hit. They're going to be saying Jeopardy who and Wheel of Fortune what. Let's go out there and make a hit game show.
You take a journey outside the ring roads to the zip codes where they block the interstate. These buildings where we call cold are ours to live just hiding right over a hill. Can you believe they kept this from me? Can you believe that it's there still? Tell me that's not a house, 'cause if that's a house then I haven't been living. Tell me that's not a house, 'cause if that's a house then I am giving I'm giving Can you believe they kept this from me? Can you believe they kept this from me? If you take a journey outside the ring roads to the zip codes where they block the interstate, buildings that we all sold are ours to desecrate. They don't want you to know private planes fly and the budget was washed, revolution was lost. I could never have guessed that this sort of largesse was just hiding right over a hill. Can you believe they kept this from me? Can you believe that it's there still? Tell me that's not a house, 'cause if that's a house then I haven't been living. Tell me that's not a house, 'cause if that's a house then I am giving I'm giving I'm giving I am giving. Can you believe they kept this from me? I'm giving. Can you believe they kept this from me? I'm giving.
This is, yeah, I love that video. It just makes me smile. Devin K is the king of, we were just saying, the king of the green screen. I don't know what you call it. It's just like that.
I've been calling them
aesthetic is
music
very
videos,
funny.
but there might be a different word.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so tell me about Derby Ding Dong.
He's dead, dude.
Oh yeah. All right. Sorry.
Did you watch the video? No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe this can be
yes.
the tie-in for the Bad Time Murder Mysteries. What happened to Derby Ding Dong?
Whatever happened to Derby
Oh
Ding
my
Dong?
God.
Why did Devin K quit?
Wow, that's
Please
a fun.
don't go. No, I'm on a tangent.
We do a 10-part like serial style podcast about the life and death of Derby Ding Dong.
On the Bad Time tour, everyone's like, I bet you don't expect that Kill Lincoln listened to a 16-part true crime podcast on the Bad Time tour.
Oh my God, which one? What
It was Camp Swamp Town Road, not Camp Swamp. It was like Swamp Town Road or something.
Huh.
I don't want to get into it because it's really depressing, but it was riveting.
Oh man.
We were riveted. And at first nobody wanted to ask to put on a podcast, and then we're like, hey, so like, can we like listen to the rest of that podcast? Anyway, those were really fun vid picks. We didn't get through all our picks today, but that's okay. We will save some for future iterations of the pod. But I think we're gonna wrap this one up for today. If you're on Twitch watching, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube, shame on you for missing it live on Twitch. You really messed up.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe we should end with this. Here's a crazy idea before we end it. Should we take a request for a video?
That's fun.
I'm gonna let you whoever the first good request that comes in, and I hold full veto power. Izzy probably would have just requested the video we just watched. But
Somebody
if you
request Koya Niskatsi. Has
all
that come
right,
up before? Do we know
actually,
what that is?
Yeah, I think so. DC, you don't have the power to take a request, do you, with this format?
I can
That was I.
figure if you give me a minute or two, I can figure it out.
I guess I should have. Checked with you first. Since we just saw some Devin K, how about "We Live in a Society" by Eat Defeat? That is also a very,
Mm.
very, very funny video I take a large part in, and I filmed while I was in my sweatpants. So don't look too hard at my sweatpants in the video. But yeah, we'll finish this one off with a request. Izzy hit it first with.
I'm seeing Counting Crows.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
Let's
Oh.
pick something that'll get us particularly flagged on YouTube. I think playing any of these videos will already get us flagged on YouTube because they're like, "Hey, you don't have the rights to that," which actually I do, but they don't care, and there's no way to tell them that.
Oh my God.
So goodbye, YouTube monetization, which was never there in the first place. But anyway, we're doing this for the love of the game, for the love of the sky. DC, have I stalled long enough for you to get this video? I haven't. So before we get to the last video, and actually maybe we'll end the pod with the video. So
That's fun.
Jesse, is there anything you wanna close with? Anything you're looking forward to with anything coming up? Anything music wise, life wise? Next pod? Any big goals for the next pod that you wanna accomplish?
If people want to listen to the next pod, when can they do that? Live.
Oh, it's a great setup, DC. Every last Sunday of the month. So the last Sunday at 4 p.m. we will be here. If we wind up getting hundreds and thousands of dollars, I mean viewers, we'll do it every week. How about that? But until then, we're gonna do it the last Sunday of every month. So that next one will be what's the last Sunday of May? It is May, opens up a calendar. May 31st. May 31st, we will be back with the next episode of the pod. And I think by the time we're back, we will have our new flashy, fun format really figured out. And we will, do we want to say we'll have, well, maybe we'll see. I don't want to make too many promises. Let's under promise and over deliver.
Former President Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen will be co-hosting going forward.
You heard it here first and last. I actually had a dream with Obama in it.
Oh.
It was very strange. I was ushered into some kind of room where Obama was there and Steve Martin was doing some kind of stand up for him.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very strange.
New segment, Mike's Weird Dream.
I don't know how to interpret that. But there I was. Well, Jesse, yeah. Anything else you want to sign off with for the
Oh, how
pod?
can I follow that up? No, this is fun. Like I said, it's I like this idea of like not quite a podcast, not quite a vodcast, and sort of piecing together with the help of our friends in the chat here, like just a fever dream of Beavis and Butthead meets MST3K meets pop-up video or whatever. So yeah, this is fun to figure out what this is going to be.
Yeah, and by virtue of just watching your reactions on the last video, maybe we should be showing Jesse's live reactions to every video. Which, we'll
I said zoinks. I said zoinks a lot.
He said zoinks so many times while we were watching videos. DC, anything you want to sign off with? Anything you want to shout out before we hit the last video?
No, I'm all good, and everything's all queued up. So we are.
Yeah, we stalled just long enough. Well, once again, thank you for being here for the Bad Time podcast, whatever it's going to be. By the time we do the next one on May 31st, is that what I said? The last Sunday of May, we will have an official new name for this. I guarantee. I promise that much. We will have our fun new format figured out. So please bookmark that. If you're not already following and you're watching on Twitch, please follow on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, just tab over to Twitch and go follow. It's twitch.tv/badtimerecords. Just go do it and just follow on Twitch. I'm streaming every Tuesday and Thursday, either Magic the Gathering, drafts. I'm bad at that. Or N64. I was doing Tony Hawk last week. I'm bad at that also. If you, I'm really selling it. But I make really rad playlists for all this stuff. And if you are bored and want to come hang out and ask me things about any of those things or bad time stuff, come do that. I try to make it fun. But yeah, and I'm on Whatnot every Wednesday, slanging stuff. People get stuff for hella cheap every Wednesday on Whatnot. So go check that out. Bad Time Live, worldwide, Mr. Worldwide. I just talk myself into a hole every time. That's your cue to save me, Jesse or DC.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, tell us. You know what you should do? You should tell us about your dream again.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, great call. All right. Anyway, let's sign off with another Uncle Style classic.
Awesome.
Uncle Styley. This is Eat Defeat. We live in a society. Thanks for tuning in to the Bad Time Podcast. We will see you next month, and I'll see you on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays. Peace.
Sick.
Okay, so ideas for the next Eat Defeat single. Get a load of this, you're gonna love it. I'm thinking guest vocals from the one, the only, Freddie Mercury. He passed away in 1991, but I just listened to his Taylor Swift cover. Artificial what? Create any song by any artist, in any style? So you're telling me I could turn Eat Defeat ska?